Hey guys, so it's the 19th of September, and I just did shot number 10, and it was a weird one. It usually takes me a long time to draw the testosterone into the syringe just because the needles I use are really, really small and I don't switch the heads to draw and to inject. So I'm sitting there for like 15 minutes drawing the testosterone into the needle. Finally, it's done, like the right amount's in. So I take the bottle off and I go to inject myself and it just like doesn't puncture my skin. And I mean, I know that's normal for your skin to get tougher on testosterone, and a lot of guys say that they have trouble injecting later on, but it just threw me off because, I mean, I'm not good with needles anyway, so it's like, I was getting all jittery. So then I go to inject again, and not only did it hurt, but the head of the needle started coming off. Like, it was separating from the syringe, and testosterone kind of leaked everywhere. So I don't know what the fuck was up with that syringe, but when I took it out, there was still like 0.2 milliliters left in the syringe, and I felt weird using that. Like I tried to put it back on, but then it wouldn't really. I didn't want to use the same syringe, and you can't put it from syringe to syringe, and I didn't want to put it back in the bottle, so I just had to dump that much tea and refill a new syringe with, I put a little bit more than 0.2, because I figured some of it actually fell away. So I for sure didn't inject the right amount, but hopefully I didn't put too much. So yeah, that was weird. I'm glad that's over and hope it doesn't happen next week. Yesterday was my 2 months. So that's kind of huge. Definitely feel like my voice is dropping. It started to feel scratchy and hard to talk, and I was singing in the car the other day and I couldn't go, reach certain notes. So yeah, definitely voice drop. I have scruff on my chin to the point where where I go like this, I could actually feel hair. So a lot faster than I expected that to happen. Hair growth everywhere else is pretty much the same. I do feel like I smell a bit different, but I don't know. That could be my diet too. Yeah, not much else is new. I talked to Garramone yesterday and I made a video about it, but I just rewatched it and I wasn't wearing a shirt and it looks really weird, so I'm not gonna post that. But basically he was super nice, but he seemed to be in a rush. But this is really routine for him, so I'm sure he just didn't want to spend too much time on the phone. But yeah, he just explained everything to me. I told him about my complications. I even told him that I had originally planned to go to McLean, but he had refused. Like, I tried to be completely upfront from the beginning. And Garramone pretty much said that if I saw a hematologist and they didn't find anything, then that was a pretty good indication that nothing was wrong. So he seemed like completely on board to operate on me. So I still don't think I'm going to go to him just because it's in the States, but it's nice to know that he's actually an option because I expected him to say no as well. But I emailed McLean's office again and asked Liz if she could kind of give me like a list of things that I needed to get checked. Like, I pretty much said in my email, like, I'm sorry if I'm asking too much, but I don't want to go through all these tests and all these procedures just to have McLean say no again. So she asked him right away, and she said that pretty much as long as I had like a letter from the allergist and the blood specialist, the hematologist, saying that I was okay, that was good enough for McLean, and that he would then ask his anesthesiologist, and then whoever that person is would have to approve as well and make sure that the one that said okay was there on the day of my surgery. So it's looking like he's an option, an actual back on the table option, which I'm thrilled about. And I have an appointment with the allergist on the 30th of September, which is, I believe, 2 Mondays in 2 Mondays. I'm thinking I could just get a note from the hematologist, because I think the real problem with the blood test last time was that the results that got sent to McLean, it was just a blood report. It wasn't the doctor's report. Like, it didn't say anything on it about what she found. So I think I could just explain the situation to her and get a note saying these were the findings, blah, 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 blah. So I'm hoping on that. Yeah. I don't think much else is different. That's pretty much it. But yeah, really hoping for McLean. Ignoring the fact that I was supposed to be post-op today. Thrilled that it's been 2 months on T. That seems completely crazy. I don't know if you guys watched Matisse's video that he made a few days ago about pumping, but it was weird because as I was watching it, I was looking at pumps online and trying to decide whether or not I should actually be doing this. And because I had just called the doctors, I had my wallet with like my Medicare card and everything in it right next to me. So I was like, maybe it's a sign. Matisse just made this video, so I just ordered a pump. So I'm not sure when that'll get here, but that's cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm at the point of rambling, so I will leave you guys. Yeah, I guess have a great rest of the week, and I'll update you if anything else happens. Cheers.